Hello, fellas, welcome again, once more to my channel. This is Professor with the double S, here is written .ingeniero. This is my second lesson for the derivatives course. In the first one, we learned how to derivate constant functions and power functions. You would be able to check for this video if you click here in the upper left corner. You will be able to see the last video. In the upper right corner you will be able to see the next video of this amazing course, these amazing lessons where we will learn everything about derivatives. Okay, in this second video we are going to practice many exercises from some easier one to the hardest. Okay, we will just to practice the theory we learned in the first video. We need a little practice because I know that at home it's very difficult to practice, so I will help you. I will be like your mother when she says, son, you must study. Okay, you must get ready now because the knowledge is coming into your head, from the computer into your head. You need to make some space for this knowledge, and you need also to fit the knowledge, to make the bed for the knowledge, everything for the knowledge. Okay, if they give me this function, 3x divided by x power 5, and we want to derivate, well, I wrote here fx, I can write instead of fx, y. It's easier, it's very easy to write the letter y, but it's the same as I explained in this video, that you must definitely see. Click here before watching this video. Okay, so how can we derivate this? If they give us this function, well, first, it's very easy. This x goes away with this x5, and here we left 4x power 4. So this is the same as 3 divided by x4. So we have learned this formula, and it's very important that you type in Google or in Yahoo or whatever in internet. You must search for the table of derivatives. Okay, derivatives table or derivatives rules. If you put this, if you type this in the Google, you search, you will find all these formulas that I will use in this amazing and crazy course. Okay, so said that, I can proceed. It's very well known since all the history of the humanity that 1 divided by x, you can write it also as x power minus 1. This is the same. Or 1 divided by x squared is the same as x power minus 2. And always like this. If you have x dividing, so in the denominator, you can write it in the numerator with the negative same power that it used to have. Okay, so here it's 1 and here it's minus 1, here it's 2, here is minus 2, but it's exactly the same. So we should write this function, instead of 3 divided by x power 4, we should write it like this: 3 multiplied by x power minus 4. And this is exactly the same. It's legal. We are not going to prison because of this move. It's perfectly valid. Okay? So once we have this, we can proceed with the formula that we learned and we already know, and it's very easy. We just need to identify the 3 is a constant. Okay, this is the function y, so we want to derivate y with this line, 1 prime. The constant is the constant. You leave it outside, as I explained. And then we need to identify what is fx, is just the letter x. And what is a? What is the a? The a is the minus 4. So the derivate is a, so multiplying to the 3 is, we leave it here because it's a constant, multiply by the 3, the minus 4, we need to put it with the sign, it's very important, minus 4, okay, because the a goes down and multiplies. Multiply by fx, in this case is x, and then the a, the power, it used to be minus 4, but now we need to decrease 1, so minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. And then we need to multiply by the derivative of fx. In this case, the derivative of x, as I explained in the first video, the derivative of x is 1, so multiply by 1, we don't need to write this. This, or better, minus 3 multiplied by 4 is minus 12, x power minus 5, or minus 12 divided in x power 5. Okay, so this is the derivative of the first function. Okay, we can continue. Just it's important not to stop. Always the hands must be very warm. Okay, always making derivatives, always calculating derivatives. Doing derivatives is very important. So if they give us 6 divided by x power 3 plus 4 multiplied by x power 3. Okay, I haven't done yet this video about the properties of the derivatives, but shit, man. But in the next video I will do it. If not in the next one, in 2 more videos I will explain all the properties. But by now, if we have an addition here and we have 2 different functions, if we want to calculate the derivative, we calculate it from the first function and then for the second function, and we just add them separately. Okay, so if we want, this is y. If we want to calculate the derivative, we just need to write this function like I explained here, 6 multiplied by x minus 3, and we need to add 4 multiplied by x power 3. Okay, you can see that this x power minus 3 is the same as here in the denominator x power 3. So the derivative is following this formula that we have already seen so many times. We need to identify the 6 is constant, x is x, and is the fx here, and the a is minus 3. The a goes down multiplying in a to the 6 multiplied by minus 3. X, okay, is the fx power I minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Plus the derivative of this, the 3 goes down, the 4 is constant, it remains like it was before, 4 multiplied by 3, x, the power must be a minus 1, here a is 3, so 3 minus 1 is 2. So the result, the answer for this derivative is minus 3 multiplied by 6 is minus 18, x minus 4 plus 4 multiplied by 3 is 12 x squared. Okay, this is the answer. It was very easy. We could also write this, the x minus 4, we could write it like minus 18 divided by x power 4. Okay, so what else? Let's try another one a little more difficult. Okay, just let's make it more complicated. I don't want you to rest too much. 1 divided into 1 divided into x squared plus 2x plus 6 and everything power 3. Everything power 3. So here, if we just take the formula here, we need to identify what is fx. Fx is everything here, and the a is 3. So the derivative is the a goes down, the derivative a goes down, so the 3 goes here, multiplying fx, 1 divided x squared plus 2x plus 6, and the power is a minus 1, so 3 minus 1 is 2. Then we need to multiply by the derivative of fx. In this case, fx is here this, so the derivative is the derivative of everything inside. So we need to open here a parenthesis and multiply by the derivative of this. What is the derivative of this? 1 divided by x squared, we can write it like x power minus 2 is what I explained before. plus 2x plus 6, and we just need to derivate this. So we put it here, already derivated. The minus 2 goes down, minus 2x, and the minus 2 we need to decrease 1 unit for the power. So minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Then the derivative of 2 multiplied by x, the 2 is the constant, it goes out, but the derivative of x is 1. So 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, the derivative of 2x is 2. And the derivative of 6, because it is a constant, is 0, as I explained in the video before. That if you haven't seen that and you are a little mess here, please see it before this one. So this is the derivative of this function here. And the last one and most difficult of these exercises is the next one. Let me check it. Okay. 1 divided by 5x squared plus 3x plus 1. And the power of the denominator is 4. How should we proceed? Okay, we will write this function as I explained before. We will put it in the numerator, 5x squared plus 3x plus 1. This is, I have like my wrist is very tired now because I'm writing too much, too fast, too furious. But no problem. The 4 must be minus 4 if we write this function in the numerator. This is perfectly legal. So how can we derivate this? We need to identify. This is the fx of the function, and this is a minus 4. So the derivative is the a goes down, the minus 4, multiplying all the function, 5x squared plus 3x plus 1, and then the power, we need to decrease 1 unit, minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5, and then we need to multiply by the derivative, the derivative of fx. In this case, is the derivative of this inner function, this function inside. So the derivative of 5x squared, the 2 goes down, multiplying the 5 multiplied by 2, then the x, the power is 2 minus 1, so I don't put a thing here, it's just 1. 5 multiplied by 2x. This parenthesis here is because everything, all the derivative of fx must be multiplying to this function, but I will explain this in some video later, okay? Because it's derivatives properties. Then we need to add here the derivative of 3x, that is 3, and the derivative of 1 is 0 because it's a constant. So this would be the derivative of this function here. We can write it a little more beautiful, just the minus 4 multiplying this function here. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10x plus 3, and then this function, because it has a negative power, it goes in the denominator. Okay, so it's 5x squared plus 3x plus 1, and the power down here in the denominator is 5. So, fellas, pals, friends, I hope this video was very useful for you, and so funny for you to hear as it was for me to record it. Sorry for this funny accent, but the important thing is the maths. The maths is international language. The English is not the most important here. The most important thing here is the x, the dx, the derivate, the a, and this stuff. Please share the love, subscribe to my channel, watch the earliest video, the next video, and please try to learn a lot of mathematics.